Hi, Sammo here in my garden allotment. Well, just before I go through my veg, I just thought I'd show you all my tulips that are now out. As you can see, they're all in full bloom. Absolutely lovely. The crocusomia is starting to put some body on itself now, but yeah, these tulips are absolutely gorgeous, and as you can see there, lovely pattern inside, absolutely gorgeous, and there's still plenty more to come, so that's okay. The comfrey, as you can see over there, that is really romping away this year, so I'll be able to make some comfrey tea for me tomatoes this year, so really pleased with that. Well, I've had to take cover for about 5 minutes. I was going to put my peas in the final place in the little TP thing I've got set up, but it started to rain. As you can see, that dark cloud there is shedding its water on me at the moment, so I'm going to have to wait 5 minutes for it to pass over. But as you can see, there's some blue skies out there, but yeah, at the moment we've got this horrible rain at the moment, but it shall soon pass and then we'll have some really nice weather. So yeah, I'll be back in 5 minutes. Well, welcome back. This is the container here that I'm going to be putting my thumb peas, and that's the fellas there. See, they are ready to go out. These are in small cells, and as you can see, the roots are wanting to try and escape. So these are going to get put in the pot. As I see it, this is recycled compost. All I do, just a small handful of the gromo and a small amount of the old charge in there, like so. Mix it in. Doesn't have to go that deep because these are thumb peas, and they're a sort of smallish pea, and as such they don't grow that big. So I'm going to put a little trough there, and the number of peas that I do have, I'm just going to put about 4 or 5 along each edge, and as you can see, there they are, absolutely huge roots. So it's just a case of situating them. There's another one, beautiful. Just situating them around the edge of the pot. Try and be very careful not to damage any of the roots. Nearly done. Getting a bit rushed here because I'm getting absolutely pelted by the by the heel. But there you go. One more. That's it, we're done. There you go. So then it's just a case of packing them in, put them in the place. There you go. So that's the Tom Thumb in, and then all that's left is the trellis to go in, and this fits nice and snug in this pot. Just make sure I'm not catching anything. There you go. There you go. There you go. So hope you can see that. It is, and I'll zoom in a little bit so you can see a bit better. There you go. So as you can see, peas are on the inside and the netting on the outside. So yeah, that's my Tom Thumb peas. As I said, they're not going to grow all the way up to the top there. They'll only probably grow up to about that big. But it's the only pot I've got at the moment that can sort of for us to set this trellis type thing up for them to grow up. But it'll certainly do for them. So that's me Tom Thumb peas in the final growing spot, and we'll see how they get on this year. Well, I'm back in my garden, and I've just come back from a bit of shopping, and I've bought a few things. I've just been to a place called The Range, which is like it's like a B&M's store. It sells stuff dead cheap. But there's a bit of quality there as well. B&Q are okay. B&M's are okay, but their stuff tends to be, shall we say, lacking in longevity, shall we say. But you pay pennies for the stuff there, and you can't expect quality stuff. Whereas here, it seems as though they've got a bit of the look after stuff, certainly in the garden bit anyway. So as you can see, I've got my conference pear there, and that's self-fertile variety conference, so that doesn't need a partner to pollinate its leaves. The Golden Delicious one, which is this one here, which as you can see is coming alive now. As you can see all the way down, there's buds all over starting to come through now. Don't know if you can see that. There you go. So this is budding and doing very well at it, I've got to say. Looking really good. But I read a bit about pollinating apple trees, and I got myself convinced this is not self-pollinated. It's a Golden Delicious, and it needs a companion plant, another apple plant. And I might have got this totally wrong, because it can be a bit of a minefield, getting the right pollinators and what have you. But I needed one for this one, and I was in the range and I saw this one here, and as you can see, like I say, they do seem to look after the plants there. As you can see, there's loads and loads of buds that have burst open all over this plant. So I'm very pleased with it. I know it's healthy. I've soaked it overnight, and then a bit of fish blood and bone, a bit of Gromo, a bit of charge, and just planted it in there. So this is well and secure. This is not budging. I really packed this soil down, so it's not going to go anywhere. So yeah, and this one is a Malice Golden Hornet, or crabapple. Now it says ornamental tree, and it is, as you can see, looks really good. But I really got this because I believe crabapples are a good long flowering apple plant, and it means the pollen from this, there's a good chance it'll be in the same flower at the same time as me Golden Delicious, and this will be able to pollinate that one. I'm not particularly fussed about crabapples, but if I get some, that's all well and good. But I really got it to pollinate that one. And you think, I paid tenner for that and a tenner for that, and I'm quite pleased. They are healthy plants. They are starting to grow now that the weather's picked up. So I didn't really want to spend much on another one. And as I say, I was in the range and I saw this one look really good, and then I thought I'll go for it. And then I looked at the price. So as you can see, it was reduced to £9, but then it was reduced again to £5.99, and I thought that's at half price to what I've been paying. And then it was reduced again to £3.50. So that's what I paid for this, £3.50, and it's really healthy. As I say, I had a look at the root system. It was a very good root system, and this plant looks really healthy. It's been outside, hardened off, and it's looking really, oops, going a bit too close, looking really good. So I hope that is going to be a good pollinator for me Golden Delicious apple. And if it doesn't work, then I've only lost £3.50. So you can't grumble with that. So there you go. So that's my best bargain today, I think. I got some other bargains. I've got this one. Now, I don't know how you say this, but it's a Cytisus and Lena. And as you can see, it's a lovely bushy plant on these like stems. But if you look at the stems, you can see all the buds there, all along the stem. Can you see them there? All along. They come into flower and they produce this bush-like mass of red and sort of orangey yellow colour. Absolutely beautiful. So we've got that, and we got another variety of the same plant, and that is exactly the same. Loads of flowering buds on it all along the stem, and that is a Cytisus scoparius, a Venice variety, and that's a lovely yellow one. So it'll be quite a nice companion to that one over there. And again, they were £6.50, but they were reduced to reduced to £4.99. So got a little bargain there. And then the wife loves these, and you think he's grown a stick, I might be growing a stick, but they all look like sticks when I bought this. But I don't know. I'll put this on here so you can see it. There, can you see it there in the joint there where my nail is? That is a bud that's starting to open, and turn it round. There's another bud there that looks as though it's greening up and starting to move. So I think this will burst into life very soon. And as I say, the wife loves these, and it is, there you go, a Ficus carica, Ficus carica, if that's how you pronounce it. Clown turkey or something. It's a fig, and the wife loves figs. So I got this. Again, it was £2.79, but it was reduced to £1.49, so £1.50 for that. Now, it is a stick, I understand that, but it's only a stick at the moment. As I said, there's a bud there, and a one there. So I'm hoping this will come into its own. I'll stick it in the greenhouse where it's protected from the frosts, and hopefully very soon things will start happening to this, and hopefully the wife will get some lovely figs. Maybe not this year, but hopefully if it survives the winter, then hopefully she'll get some next year. So yeah, so another little bargain, a little fig tree, or fig stick should I say, at the moment for £1.50. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed that. We've had all sorts of weather over the past 4 days. Today has been glorious. We've had glorious warm sunshine, lovely day. But the previous 3 days we've had winds, really strong winds, pelting rain, hailstones, snow. We've had the lot, and freezing cold temperatures. But things have warmed up today. It may be the beginning of things getting better, for good, that is. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed it. I'm not going to show you around. Things have grown about a millimetre or two, but nothing else has really changed in the greenhouses and what have you. But I just thought I'd make this little video just to show you the latest bargains I got and the few little jobs that I've managed to do over the past week. So yeah, so I'll leave it there. Hope you enjoyed it. Come back, watch the next one, and if you do, I'll see you in my garden allotment.